Assalamualaikum to Dr. Sharmilawati. We are from Group 6 and we are going to present regarding the impact of fintech innovation on green growth. Group 6 consists of Nur Farahin binti Yusuf, Muhammad Hasri bin Abdul Samad, Amirul Aiman bin Abdul Wahab, Nadia Amisha Irwana binti Seda Amalan, Muhammad Farid Emir Tirboni, Nur Syamimi binti Ahmad, Nur Syahira binti Muhammad Razli, and Nur Adiana Amira binti Zulkapli. There are 7 parts in our table of contents, which is introduction and keywords, overview, literature review, main issues or disadvantages, advantages, policy, and conclusion.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Adriana Amira binti Zulkapli. My metric number is 286331 and I would like to explain about introduction and keyword. Fintech, or better known as financial technology, has now innovated along with the modernity of the world. The impact of fintech innovation on green growth has a very clear regional diversity. New financial technology offer the latest innovation such as fintech application to green finance. Among of them, blockchain application for sustainable development, namely the use of blockchain for renewable energy, decentralized electricity market, carbon credit and climate finance, and innovation in financial instrument. Financial technology innovation that leads to a shift to renewable energy sources can reduce worsening global warming. In addition, the application carbon credit also able to reduce the carbon dioxide content in the air, in addition to being able to curb air pollution. Another effect also occur when fintech innovation such as green bond also became a catalyst for green growth when bond facilities are given to companies that want to implement projects related to the good of the environment. Fintech innovation is also to promote green growth through green investment and green credit, in addition to increase the level of green financial development, which is very important to most of country. If previously the goal of achieving the green growth was quite difficult due to lack of technology support or investment from the financial sector, but now, because of financial technology innovation, green growth can be achieved easily and efficiently. Next, so this is the keyword of our article.
Okay, the next part is overview. Green growth is the plan for economic growth in many countries around the world. Furthermore, sustainable growth is another name for the green growth. Therefore, our study will look at the factors that affect green growth from many different angles. More study has shown that the main ways that fintech innovation helps green economies grow are through green credit and green investment. So, improvement in fintech could help the economy grow in a way that it is good for the environment by speeding up the development of green finance. This measure is very important for most countries. Increasing energy efficiency is one of the most important things that countries are talking about right now as they try to move the world economy forward. This is a trend that it is likely to keep going for a foreseeable future. Most people agree that the green finance is the best and most helpful way to achieve the energy efficiency, especially when compared to other types of financing. The financial service industry is going through a time of great change right now. The main reason for this change are the rise of digital technology and a greater understanding of environmental issues.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nadia Amisha Irwana binti Sidi Amalan and my metric number is 280940. I will present the continuous part of overview. The fintech impact on green growth has an influence in terms of technological innovation. Technological advancement has long been seen to have a significant impact on both environmental pollution and economic development. However, technological innovation has a conflicting impact on both environmental pollution and economic development, and technological innovation also will support the expansion of the green economy. This innovation can lower the manufacturing expenses by increasing firm production efficiency, which will increase the customer demand and boost the economic growth. However, because of the rebound effect, technological innovation will raise the overall demand for natural resources, increasing environmental pollution and undermining the expansion of the green economy. Next is Fintech innovation encourages green economic growth by increasing the degree of green investment, which is another example of how it has an impact on the environment. Green investment can increase the impact of green investment on long performance of a business by reducing associated environmental infractions and promoting the environmental performance. Fintech also play a part in providing green finance. In China, the fintech firms are actively implementing the green financial system strategies that mean to use technologies to decrease the carbon emissions and encourage the efficient resource use. Fintech has been recognized for its role in promoting the adoption of environmental friendly agricultural practice by ensuring access to loans, addressing information imbalance, and enhancing trust among farming communities. China's fintech ecosystem is expected to play a vital role in facilitating the country's transition to a new green financial system. Fintech platforms speed up acquiring and distributing funds specifically allocated for the environmental project. As the concept of fintech focus on the science and technology, it aims to promote the technological evolution and modernization of the financial industry. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum to Dr. Shamila. My name is Muhammad Hazri bin Abdul Samad, number matrix 280626. So I'm going to present about the literature review, how we summarize all 5 articles, and we have highlights the main points. We are going to highlight it and explain about it. So we can conclude that all the articles have focused on the relationship between the financial technology or fintech and green growth, and how exactly these fintech things can contribute to the address climate change concerns. So the first point is fintech can help to facilitate sustainable finance and promote green growth, and this can be done by utilizing the digital platform, blockchain technology, and innovative investment products, and also enabling the investments in green projects such as renewable energy and sustainable infrastructure. Fintech also plays a crucial role in unlocking green growth and supporting sustainability in emerging markets, especially in developing countries where the traditional financial systems are inadequate. So this fintech can address this by increasing access to finance, enhancing transparency, and promoting sustainable investment. The study also highlights that fintech can improve the environmental performance of banking institutions through more efficient and sustainable financial services, especially when they combine with green innovation. For example, in efficiency, we know that fintech offers automation and digitization of various banking processes, which will reducing the reliance on paper-based transactions and physical infrastructure. For example, in efficiency, we know that fintech offers automation and digitization of various banking processes, which will reducing the reliance on paper-based transactions and physical infrastructure. So from here, we can see that fintech can help banks to optimize their resources usage and minimize waste, which will eventually increase the efficiency and contribute to a more environment and friendly operation. For sustainable financial services, fintech can facilitate the creation and delivery of sustainable financial services. For example, digital platforms can provide customers with access to green investment options, such as renewable energy projects or sustainable businesses. By promoting and supporting sustainable investments, fintechs can enable Fintechs enable the banks to align their services with environmental goals and then contribute to a greener economy. I will pass to Shahira to elaborate more about the literature review.
Thank you, Hasri. My name is Nur Shahira binti Muhammad Razli, metric number 286329. So I will continue the literature review. Based on the article, which is the impact of green financing, fintech and financial inclusion on energy efficiency, it is said that fintech can help to achieve the energy efficiency which is by enhancing automation and improving data analytics results. For example, blockchain can be used to overcome the barrier that causes energy efficiency interventions to be delayed due to the market restriction. Next, fintech can help to reduce the need for investment in energy infrastructure, lowering fuel costs and increasing the energy affordability. With that, energy efficiency can be increased, which results in lower energy consumption than usual. Next, according to the article, which is the impact of fintech innovation on green growth in China, it can be said that fintech can be used to promote a green growth economy in China. This is because China has a high level of technology where it can sustain green growth by lowering product costs, expanding production, increasing product demand, and resulting in economic growth. Also, the advancement of fintech can increase the usage of green credit capacity and green investment. This is because green investment can help to enhance the bank financial performance. As a result, we can say that fintech plays a role in sustaining green growth and reducing the risk that occurs due to the climate change.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Syamimi binti Ahmad and my metric number is 285553. Main issue of fintech is the first one is fintech is the 5th largest greenhouse gas emitter in the world. The rise of the fintech industry has a positive impact on the economy, but it can also have a negative impact on the climate through our reliance on fossil fuel and electronic waste. The world is currently facing a climate crisis. Many factors contribute to this problem, with a combination of both natural and man-made factor at the root of the problem. Fintech has been driving the innovation of our generation and brought many technological advances and advantages around the world. But it also contributes to climate change in a unique way. In general, some things people do in their daily life often go unnoticed, even though they can have an indirect impact on the planet. The second one is fintech can cause global imbalance. Fintech and digital technology are closely related. Combining finance and technology undoubtedly require access to certain things such as a broadband internet, terminals, smartphones, Wi-Fi access and currency bases. If you can access everything, no problem. However, many communities around the world do not have the access to the technology they need. Broadband penetration aside, some parts of the world are so poor that even the internet is absurd. These disadvantages can cause global imbalance. The third one is cybercrime is on the rise. As we know, fintech is any transaction activity and financial activity. When this transaction is done digitally, then a lot of data about the user will be entered into the database. For irresponsible individuals who can access this data will steal the money found in the user's account. Although a transaction requires a PIN or more, we known as a TAC, to continue the financial transfer, but the use of fintechs also leads to cybercrime. The fourth one is very expensive cost. Fintech construction is very expensive. The price range for integrating current technology and advanced solution into Fintech apps range from 60,000 to 100,000. A highly complex financial application can be expected to cost up to 250,000. And the last one is job opportunities are increasingly limited. When the world of conventional banking begins to shift to the digital world, bank employees in branches will be reduced because users can make transactions without having to go to bank. As a result, it is likely the branches located in the rural area will be closed and employees will be laid off to reduce the bank's operating costs to increase total income. Because of this, many offices and because of the bank were laid off and causing unemployment to increase. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and have a good day everyone. My name is Amir Aiman bin Abdul Wahab, metric number 280867. So I will continue with advantages of fintech innovation on green growth. Fintech innovation has the potential to significantly impact green growth by promoting sustainability and driving positive environmental outcomes. Here are some advantages of fintech innovation in relation to green growth. Firstly, access to green financing. Access to green financing for ecologically beneficial initiatives can be made easier through fintech platforms. Fintech companies can make it simpler for businesses, organizations, and people to secure funding for renewable energy projects, sustainability infrastructure, energy efficient technologies, and other environmentally conscious ventures by connecting investors with green initiatives. Secondly, efficiency with cost savings. Fintech technologies simplify procedures while lowering the overhead expenses of traditional financial service. This effectiveness results in cost savings, enhancing the appeal and viability of green investments. Automated platforms, for instance, can reduce transaction costs, boost data analytics, and improve risk assessment models, enabling more precise appraisal of environmental risks and rewards. Thirdly, microfinance and inclusion. Mobile banking and digital wallets are two examples of fintech developments that have the potential to expand access to financial services to disadvantaged groups, especially those who live in rural or remote places. The expansion of green firms and projects in formerly uninvolved parts of traditional financial systems may be aided by this inclusion. Platforms for microfinance can also offer small-scale loans to people and small businesses using sustainability practices, encouraging green entrepreneurship and job development. Fourth, transparency and traceability. Blockchain technology, which is frequently linked to fintech, provides transparent and unchangeable record-keeping options. This can be used to increase supply chain transparency, guaranteeing the authenticity and traceability of sustainable goods. Fintech can encourage more sustainable practices across industries by increasing transparency and assisting consumers in making knowledgeable decisions and rewarding environmentally conscious enterprises. Fifth, energy efficiency and conservation. With the use of smart devices, the Internet of Things (IoT) and data analytics, fintech technologies can encourage energy efficiency and conservation. Fintech platforms can, for instance, manage demand response programs, optimize energy usage, and encourage consumers to adopt energy-saving behaviors through smart grid systems and real-time monitoring. These technologies have the potential to lower carbon emissions and encourage the development of a more sustainable energy system. Last but not least, green data and risk assessment. To evaluate and quantify environmental threats, fintech solutions can make use of big data and AI algorithms. Fintech platforms help improve risk assessment models, and facilitate smarter investment decisions by analyzing enormous amounts of data related to climate change, pollution, and natural resource management. This promotes more ecologically friendly investments and discourages funding for bad activities that hurt the environment.
Hi, my name is Nur Farahin binti Yusuf, my metric number 280612. So I will continue presentation on policy implication. So financial technology innovation had an impact on green growth. As for the policy that involve an impact on the green growth are monetary policy, which is influence the level of interest rate. General monetary policy will affect all the industries like fintech industries. Although monetary policy is frequently created to target the entire economy, its effect on the fintech industry are not necessary immediately or directly. Nevertheless, there are several ways that monetary policy can affect fintech business and the larger fintech ecosystem. Firstly, fintech finances expenses might change as an outcome of monetary policy choices, such as changes to the standard rate of interest. Lower interest rates can lower borrowing costs, improving capital availability and growth investments for fintech firms. On the other hand, increased interest rates could make borrowing more expensive and possibly reduce the amount of cash available to fintech companies. Next, while central banks are primarily responsible for monetary policy, regulators regularly work with them to ensure financial stability. The fintech industry can be significantly impacted by regulatory frameworks, which can have an impact on things like license regulations, data privacy, and anti-money laundering procedures. Regulatory choices can influence the operating environment for fintech companies even when they are not directly related to monetary policy. Apart from that, like other companies, fintech firms are impacted by general economic conditions that are influenced by monetary policy. Monetary policy decisions, for instance, can influence inflation, unemployment rates, and total economic growth. Through change in consumer behaviors, the demand for financial service and investor confidence, these macroeconomic issues can indirectly impact fintech companies. However, the exact impact of monetary policy on the fintech industry is unpredictable, depending on the jurisdiction, the level of development of the fintech industry, and the overall regulatory and economic environment. To navigate the constantly changing environment, fintech companies should closely follow monetary policy developments and work within the regulatory frameworks of the country. From our report, we can see the impact on green growth based on the fintech innovation. According to an article by Thomas Punchman, fintech can be a good support or potential for development of the changes. In another article from Guangwen and Sidet, the environments of bank will be more efficient if green innovation has been adopted. And in another article, Shalat say that fintech can help the market to overcome the barriers that exist. So in adopting new system or making new innovation, there will always be issue. As far as we can conclude, fintech is the 5th largest greenhouse gas emitter in the world. Second, fintech can cause global imbalance. Then fintech requires a very expensive cost and increasing cybercrime, and there will be a fewer job opportunities, which will increase the percentage of unemployment rates. However, if we success in adopting this innovation, we will benefit from things like having access to green financing. Then we can save more money and be more effective, which is low cost. And then increase microfinance and inclusion, improve traceability and transparency in fintech, assess risk using green data, and conserve energy. So for the result of the research can be concluded how financial technology can affect green growth in certain countries. That's all from me. Thank you.